Oxygen is the chemical element with the symbol O and atomic number 8 is a member of chalcogen group in the periodic table, a highly reactive non-metal and an oxidizing agent that readily form oxide with most elements as well as the other compound by mass. Oxygen is the third most abundant element in the universe after hydrogen and helium. Oxygen periodic table. Oxygen located in group 16 in P blood from periodic table. Properties: colorless and tasteless. Atomic number 8, melting point negative 219 degrees Celsius, boiling point negative 183 degrees Celsius. In group chalcogen heavier than air. This isotopes highly paramagnetic, electronegative, highly oxidized, releasing heat, classified as a non-metal or gas, is act as ligand for transition metal. Oxygen atoms have an outer shell 6 electrons and inner shell 2 electrons and 8 protons as we see in the picture. Application: medical uptake of O2 from the air is essential. The purpose of respiration, so oxygen supplementation is used in the medicine treatment. Not only increase oxygen level in the patient blood, but has a secondary effect of decreasing resistance to blood flow in many types of diseased lungs. Isn't workload on the head. Oxygen therapy used in the treat emphysema and pneumonia, some head disorders that cause increased pulmonary artery pressure. Treatments are flexible enough to be used in hospital, the patient home, or occasionally by portable device. Oxygen tent were once commonly used in oxygen supplementation, but have since been replaced mostly by the use of oxygen mask or nasal channel. 2. Life support. An application of O2 as a low-pressure breathing gas in a modern spacesuit which surround their occupant's body with a breathing gas and can be used in submarine, submersible, and atmospheric device suits which will operate at normal atmospheric pressure. 3. Industrial. Smelting of iron ore into steel consumes 55 of commercially produced oxygen. In this process, O2 is injected through high-pressure lines into molten iron, which removes sulfur impurities and exits carbon as the respective oxides O2 and CO2 reaction are exothermic, so the temperature increases to 1700 Celsius. Storage of oxygen. Oxygen storage methods include a high-pressure oxygen tank, cryogenic, and chemical compound. For reasons of economy, oxygen is often transported in bulk as it would in specially insulated tank transits. 1 liter of liquid oxygen is equivalent to 840 liters of gaseous oxygen at atmospheric pressure, and 20 Celsius such as tanks are used to refill bulk liquid oxygen storage containers which stand outside hospital and other stations that need large volume of raw oxygen gas. Liquid oxygen is passed through the heat exchanger which converts the cryogenic liquid into gas before it enters the building. Oxygen is also stored and shipped in small cylinders containing the compressed gas. Oxygen was first discovered by Carl Wilhelm Steele. He had produced oxygen gas by heating mercury oxide and various nitrates in 1777. Steele killed the gas fire because it was the only known agent to support combustion. What he sent his publisher in 1775, that document was published in 1777. Named by Antoine Lavoisier, the name oxygen comes from the Greek word oxygen, meaning acid producer. It was just this because early chemists thought that oxygen was necessary for all acid. Safety and precaution. Oxygen gas O2 can be touched at elevated partial pressure leading to convulsion and other health problems. Oxygen toxicity usually begins to occur at partial pressure more than 50 kPa, equal to about 50% oxygen composition at a standard pressure or 2.5 times the normal sea level or 2 partial of about 21 kPa. This is not a problem except for patients. Breathing poor O2 in space applications such as in some modern spacesuits or in early spacecraft such as Apollo causes no damage due to the low total pressure used. In the case of spacesuits, the O2 partial pressure in the breathing gas is in general about 30 kPa, 1.4 times normal, and the resulting O2 partial in the astronaut partial blood is only marginally more than normal sea level O2 partial pressure. Composition and other hazards. Fire and explosion hazard exists when concentrated oxidant and fuel are brought into close proximity. An ignition event such as heat or spark is needed to trigger combustion. Oxygen is the oxidant, not the fuel. Steel pipes and storage vessels used to store and transmit both gaseous and liquid oxygen require special training to ensure ignition sources are minimized. Liquid oxygen spares, if allowed to sort into organic matter such as wood and asphalt, can cause this material to detonate mechanical impact. Where is oxygen found on Earth? Oxygen is found all around us. It is one of the most important elements on the planet Earth. Oxygen makes up around 21% of the Earth's atmosphere and 50% of the mass of the Earth's crust. Oxygen is one of the atoms that makes up water, H2O. Interesting fact about oxygen. Oxygen dissolves in cool water easier than in warm water. In the solar system, only the Earth has a high percentage of oxygen. Oxygen atoms make up an essential part of protein and DNA in our bodies. The process of oxygen combining with other atoms to make compound is called oxidation.